Hi and welcome to Everyday Vlogging with Rich Pasini. Today is December 30th, 2018. Thank you for tuning in. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and I hope you come back for more. Today I'm going to do the reseller news. I got quite a bit of windows open up, so without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, the first story is, as you could see it, well, let me just give a little segue over here in regards to the new subscribers. I do not read everything verbatim on all the websites I have open up. You can see I have quite a bit of windows open up there, and I'm going to try to go through them as quick as possible. But what I do is I will give you the URL and the company, and it'll be up to you if you want to pick up where I left off. My reason for doing this, folks, is doing reseller news is if I do read everything verbatim, the reseller news will go on for hours on end, and I want to try to keep it as short as possible. So please, I hope you don't mind me, sharing that information with you as far as that part goes with the URLs and the company. But anyway, let's get started. This one is from Joy Online. And the website is www.myjoyonline.com. And as you can see the story, fed up woman is selling her used husband on eBay. Beware, men. Watch out. Don't get your wife upset. She might put you on eBay. No, I'm only kidding. No, but this one here, this story, it seems to me like it's quite serious over here. This is not like a spoof. It says if you're looking to get yourself a husband, one woman might have a perfect solution for you. Instead of selling off her unwanted gifts on eBay this Christmas, one wife had decided to take things further and offer her husband to the highest bidder. It goes on to say the woman who lives in Hamburg is also known by pseudonym Dorte L. has listed her used husband on the online auction site over the festive season. I'm sorry, folks. You know, you can't make this stuff up. That's why that's another reason why I always try to give you the URLs and the websites, because if I was to just tell you like off the top of my head like that, you'd probably say this guy's making the stories up, but I'm not. Anyway, it goes on to say the woman who listed her husband for sale online, Dorte 40, claimed in the ad that she is fed up with her partner's negative ways. Despite being married for 7 years, feels they just don't belong together anymore. She wrote, "Dear woman who may be interested, over the over the first 2 days of Christmas, I have realized that we simply don't belong together anymore. I would like to give up my husband. I am happy to negotiate a price, but no exchange. Please send me inquiries over email." I'm not going to read the rest of this here. If you want to pick up on it, it is kind of funny. I don't know. But it is what it is, folks. You know the URL. You know the story you're looking for. This is it. So check it out. We're going to bump out of here, and I think there's another story like this, but I think eBay expands a little on it. This one here is from thesun.co.uk, and it is again from the Sun, and they have a video in here, and it goes over here. Not a bid idea. Fed up wife lists her husband of 7 years. Excuse me, for sale on eBay for just £16. All right, now I don't know if this is like a little priority of it, but here's I'm gonna mute my mic and play this little video here for you guys to check it out. Okay, so here we go. Let me get back to it again, folks. Hold on. Let me play this video for you. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. right, there you have it, folks. I just wanted to play that little tape there for you, that little video clip. That was from the Sun. Let me give you the URL again: www.thesun.co.uk. And again, you know the story. I'm not going to read too much into it because we already know this. I just read it from the first part. If you want to read this here, you're more than welcome to check it out. You know the URL. Okay, so let's bump right along here. This goes on to say here, for those who like Porsches, it says you won't see another 911 like this at your Porsche Club meet. This 911 might not be everyone's cup of tea, but you have to admit it stands out. I don't know if you guys are Porsche people out there. I'm not really a Porsche person, but they are nice looking cars. I guess because I like the newer ones maybe. It says in a sea of Porsche, sometimes it's hard to stand out. Every 911 is shaped pretty similarly. And while paint to sample colors will certainly get attention, which is true, it is the truly outrageous stuff that catches the eye. This rare Strosek customized 911 will definitely do the trick. It's currently for bidding on eBay Motors. You should buy it. I don't know what it's going for. I didn't click it on there. Let's see if we do click it on. Let's just see. I like to explore sometimes, folks, so let's just see. We'll check it out here. Let's see. Currently bidding for me. Let's see what it's going up for. I always like to explore these things when I hear these things. Okay, it's going for 30,000 change. All right, reserve not met. Apparently this person wants more. It's got 32 bids on it. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Well, there are people out there that do have cash to buy a nice vehicle like that. It is a nice looking car though, right? It's not bad. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll make news if it gets sold. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's bump out of here. If you want to read the rest of the story, I don't think I gave you the URL. I'm going to give it to you now. It's www.roadandtrack.com. And the story you're looking for is you won't see another 911 like this at your Porsche Club meet. Okay? That's the story you're looking for. Let's bump out of here. Oh, I love these advertisements. I'm doing a little of everything here, as you notice. There's a little different topics in here outside of just the eBay or reselling news, but I thought it'd be interesting, so I put this one up here. Facebook took 2 weeks to delete posts selling a child bride in the South Sudan report. It goes on to say here, let me give you the URL. It's https://gizmodo, one-word.com. And we already read the title there. This 16-year-old girl in South Sudan was recently auctioned on Facebook for marriage. According to the report from CNN, the social network reportedly didn't remove the post until 15 days after it was published, nearly a week after she already was married. You know, I feel bad in a way because, I feel bad for the situation with the girl. But Facebook, they've been having a lot of problems with privacy issues and leaks and all that other stuff. They really got to look more into their network, their IT infrastructure there, because it seems like every time you turn around, it's always something going on, with them. I'm on Facebook too. I don't dislike them, but they really need to do things and be more how can you say, upfront on the way their people are posting stuff in here. It's been an ongoing problem for quite some time, and I think that's why every now and then you hear these stories. It's like you shouldn't be surprised. Let's put it that way. But Mark has got a good thing going here. He's gotta tweak it a little, make it better. If you want to read that story, I gave you the URL. You know where to go to check it out. And let's see what the next one is. Oh, I love these advertisements. Okay, and this one here. Why did I pick this one here? Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure because sometimes I pick these things. I get so many different alerts from Google and other companies. I don't know half of the times what I'm putting up. This is a nice truck. I don't own a truck. It's got dual axle back there. I like Fords. I mean, I always said if I was going to get a truck, a pickup, whatever, it'd be a Ford. I like Fords for some reason. I know there's other nice ones out there. There's Dodge, the GMC. There's a lot of nice ones out there, but I always like the Ford product. I mean, as far as that part goes, if I was going to get a truck, it would be that. But anyway, enough with that being said. It says over here, Hennessy Raptor makes it to eBay. The Velociraptor 6x6 is one of just 50 of the company is planning to build. Wow. Because let's say it's not the way you normally sell a brand new pickup, but then again, the Hennessy isn't exactly your ordinary automaker, and the Velociraptor, Velociraptor, right, 6x6 isn't exactly ordinary truck. So maybe you're doing the things a little differently, and sort of the point. Is sort of the point. Okay. Then it goes on to say, if you're not already familiar with the Velociraptor 6x6, you are missing out on an extreme hunk of steel and aluminum. John Hennessy, known for the Super Vipers rocket ship corvettes and for packing far more power than any reasonable person could want in a car, he turned his attention to the Ford Raptor. All right, and then you could read the rest of the story here. I don't know. Are they going to be talking about the price points on here? That is super heavy duty. Look at that. Dual axle back there. Wow. Just think about what it cost you to go. Every time you got to go wheels for that baby. It is a nice looking truck though. I like the way they did the bumper back here. Look at that. That is nice. Yeah, it is a nice truck. I have to honestly say it is nice looking. Me personally, I wouldn't care for the dual axle though, but it is a good looking truck. You know. Oh, that's the some pictures of it. Okay. Okay. Dual axle. Yeah. Well, I guess you don't have to worry about getting stuck in the snow. That's for sure. Look at that motor. I can imagine what that thing was getting per gas mileage. All right. We're going to move right along. I don't think I gave you this one here. The URL for this is www.wheels.ca. I'll give you the whole thing. It's /news/Hennessy-Raptor-makes-IT-2-eBay. And you could see it on there. Now, I don't know. Is this thing actually on eBay right now? Let me just see something, folks. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not going to go spend too much time. You could check it out for yourself. Anyway, let's move to the next one. And, of course, we got these here. I don't want to subscribe to this. Oh, brother. Okay. Okay, here, this one here, the URL is www.tomsguide.com. It's a killer deal Nintendo Switch, just $255 on eBay. It goes on to say this early Black Friday. Now, this is older news now, folks. Okay, it was updated November 21st, 2018. Why am I putting it up now? It's because, I don't know. I don't know if I did this one once before, but I thought I'd share it with you guys out there. Yes, this is old news. I know. It's old news. Forgive me. I'm not going to play the video here because we don't need to have too many videos in our news selling here, reselling news. So you guys could check it out. I'm not going to expand too much on it. The URL, let me give it to you. It's www.tomsguide.com. Okay, and you could just look for or type in on a Google search "Killer Deal Nintendo Switch," just $255 on eBay. All right. So let's move right along because, like I said, you can see I got a whole bunch of windows up here. I want to get through this. It goes on to say here, this one here. Let me give you this one here. The URL. It's www.campaignlive.co.uk. Okay. And the title goes on to say here, eBay. It's happening on eBay by 72 and sunny Amsterdam. This again was November 21st. Let's play that. Let's play it and see what it's all about. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Open up your eyes, you're about to see a new thing. Open up your eyes, you're about to see a new thing. Open up your eyes, you're about to see a new thing. Take it cause you want it.
Hey, Google.
You like a mood ring. Take it if you like it, everybody want a new thing.
Okay, there you go. All right, you got a little advertisement there from eBay. You know the URL if you want to check it out. Just, I gave it to you already, so you can go check it out, and that's the title you're looking for. So let's move right along. This one here is eBay advertising to launch data-driven campaigns. Again, this is probably older news, but I don't know if I did it in my news segment, so I thought I'd share it. Yes, November 21st. I don't think I did this one. If I did, I'm sorry. I apologize. It doesn't seem familiar to me, but I'm going to do it anyway. It says eBay advertising is now working on developing a customer data-driven campaigns to help sellers promote their products through actionable insight. Well, I hope so. Sales have been so dead for me. Anything would be welcoming. The marketplace advertising department will be able to offer merchants insights on their customers' purchasing behavior to create a product advertising campaign. eBay is, is now developing its own advertising technology to create advanced customer segments to improve personalization of each campaign across the European markets via eBay's advertising team. And then it goes on to say one more, a little more here, and then it goes on to say eBay has appointed Jeff Smith, a publicist, as director of advertisement technology and innovation of Ali Knight, and the head of the UK advertising to manage the new advertising initiative. They will join forces, and Hugh Nigel, who will be promoted as a general manager of the advertising EU, and Mike Klinkhammer, who has taken a new position on the director of advertising sales at EU at eBay. All right. So I don't know. It seems to me like they're doing something with the UK. I hope it's going to be driven all the way around, not just so much for them, but because we all need the help here. But if you want to read this story here, let me give you to. I think the next two are going to be like the next one's going to be like that. It's https://tamebay1word.com, and this is the story you're looking for. eBay advertising to launch data-driven campaigns, and it should bring you right there if you do a Google search. If you don't want to go to the URL. Okay, this one here, same thing. Oh, let's see here. Let me close it out. Did I pick a couple of them? I must have picked a couple. All right, cool. All right. This one over here is Tom's Hardware. Why did I take this here? This one might be an error on my part, folks. I don't think I did this for a reason. No, I don't think. No, this is not part of it. I think I actually clicked it too many times. Let's see here. This is the one I think I wanted. Okay. This one here, the URL is www.mrfm.com. It says fake phishing lines catch out eBay seller and manufacturer. Okay. I don't think I did this story here. This doesn't seem familiar. So we will expand a little on it. An eBay seller and a phishing manufacturing company and its director were sentenced in a York Crown Court today, supplying counterfeit fly fishing line. Excuse me. The case was brought by Yorkshire County Council, the Trading Standards and the Service against Ian Bailey and an eBay seller, Michael Trafford, near Chester, near Northern Sport Fishing, a manufacturing company near Bromsgrove, West Midlands, and its director, Richard Tramer. Then it goes to say here, the investigation began after a complaint received with Chris Hartley, a director guide of Fly Fishing's Ltd, at Shinburn and Elmont, which holds the sole UK rights to sell real line. Okay. This one here, I wasn't familiar with this here. I guess that's why I picked it out. If you want to check it out, the URL is https:// oh, this one has a www. MrFM.com, and that's the story you're looking for, folks. Okay, let's move right along. Boy, I keep getting all these little prompts coming up here. All right. Oh boy, look at this. Okay, want to shop online? Amazon dominates it, but it's not your only choice. This came out, and let me give you the URL. It's www.usatoday.com. This one here is another one here. I don't know, another video. Let's see what this is all about. I'm gonna mute the mic. Here we go.
I want to know where people shop on. We heard from over you. What's the reason?
I can't really find certain things on Amazon that I'm looking for. There's a certain fit of pants that I like to wear that you can't really find.
With the holidays right around the corner, most of you shopping online will go to Amazon, which has a 50% market share, and that of course means that 50% of you will also be shopping elsewhere for a variety of reasons.
Free returns, free shipping.
Get the same thing on Amazon though, don't you?
Yeah, but you can go to any store and return it as well.
They also have a large selection, and they also have 2-day shipping now. Sometimes the prices are better.
Yeah, Amazon is not good for clothing. I think clothing online, I think Farfetch is better than, they are doing a good job than Amazon does.
I just do the Google shopping, and then it just shows me the cheapest source to get the item from.
But let's get real. Most of the people we interviewed still do go to Amazon.
And because you can find anything, like everything that you type is gonna be there.
So where will you be shopping online this holiday season? Let's talk about it on Twitter, where I'm at Jefferson Graham.
Far too high.
Okay, folks, so there you have that. There are other places to shop online, as we all know, but I just thought I'd share that with you. This, I'm sorry I had to keep replaying it a couple times. I don't know what's going on with this here. Every time I try to move it back, it kept muting the mic over there for some reason. But anyway, you could check it out. We already heard the little news clip there, so you could check that out for yourself if you'd like to continue reading on with it. The URL, I think I told you, is www.usatoday.com. And the story goes on to say you want to shop online. Sure, Amazon dominates, but it's not your only choice. And that is true. There are other choices, other places to shop. I'll be honest with you, I haven't bought anything off Amazon. I'm a registered seller on Amazon, but I didn't buy anything off Amazon. Nothing against it. I just don't buy anything. I'm not an Amazon buyer. That's all. But anyway, let's move right along here. This story here. Okay, this is the one I think, I'm not sure, this was probably auctioned off. I don't think it was sold on eBay. Let me see. I didn't get a chance to read the whole story. Anyway, let me give the URL in the meantime. It's www.newyorktimes.com. And it goes on to say, Einstein's gold letter, a viral missive from 1954. Okay. It says we have Peter Clarnett, a senior specialist in manuscripts at Christie's, with a letter Einstein wrote criticizing religion that will be auctioned off on Thursday. Now this is old news. You can see here because it was this was written here December 2nd, 2018. Okay, it goes on to say if it were written and now as a series of tweets, they would surely go viral. Think of it. One of the most famous people in the world is panning religion. The word God is for me nothing but an expression and the product of human weaknesses. A Bible collection of vulnerable but still rather primitive legends. The message reads: "No interpretation, no matter how subtle, can be for me change anything about this here." And it goes on to say here that is only 239 characters, include the space periods and commas, well short of 280 character limit for a tweet. And there is more where those words came from in a letter written in 1954 by Albert Einstein that is being auctioned this week. It provides a glimpse of Einstein's private thought and would probably be inflammatory in today's polarized social media world. I think it would be polarized, and it probably would be very inflammatory because for the simple reason is, again, like I said once before on my other videos, I don't discuss religion and politics, but like I said again, if you do get in those topics, they can get a little out of hand, and they could become heated, the discussions and stuff. So that's why I don't really talk about it. But yes, I can see what this person is saying in this article here. I don't know what they said. Did they give a price here? I know this wasn't sold on eBay. As far as I know, it wasn't sold on eBay. I don't think it was. Okay, let me see here. No, this is Christie's. Okay, let's see here. It will go back to a bit back in the block. Christie's for 1.5 million. Okay, talking about Franklin, President Roosevelt. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just looking over here what this is going on. I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing here, But you know what? I don't want to spend too much. There's a lot of text here to read. You could check it out. You know the URL. Check this out, folks. And if you want to continue reading up on, you can. I would, I'd like to expand a little more, but you can still see I got quite a bit of windows open up there. All right. This one here, eBay promised to remove products with the symbol DPR and LPR from its website. Again, this is old news, unfortunately. It goes on to say here, the company has promised to remove products with the symbols of terrorist groups DPR and LPR from its website, the press services of Ukrainian embassy to the United States has said. Based on the results of an appeal by the Ukrainian ambassador to the U.S. Valery Cherly, to the management of the eBay Inc., calling removal goods with service of terrorist organizations DPR and LPR from eBay.com. This embassy received an official response which clearly states that the company will take a necessary measures and remove the mentioned products from its website, since the two organizations are included in the U.S. and EU sanctions list, and the money received from the sale of these goods can be used for their financial support, the statement reads. Okay. There's not much to read there. That's it, right? Okay. Let me give you the URL there if you want to respond, if you want to leave a comment here, whatever. I think you can, right? Well, it's written, I don't know, you guess you're Ukrainian, I don't know. But anyway, let me give it to you anyway. It's https://en.interfax.com.ua. Okay? And you can read that as story as well. Here's one interesting. Live stink bugs found in a box of shoes purchased through eBay. This was December 7, 2018. I don't know what the stink bug. I heard about it. I don't know if it really has a stinky odor. I don't know. I guess it does. I heard of it. I just was wondering. Sometimes people give things names. Anyway, let me give the URL. It's https://www.stuff.co.nz. And it goes on to read here. A brown marmorated stink bug, one of the most significant pests in recent history in the U.S., says more than 24 live stink bugs. Oh my God, I didn't know that many was there. More than 24 live stink bugs have been found in a box of shoes imported into New Zealand from eBay. Eek. The buyer who lives in Oamaru contained the brown marmorated stink bugs and alerted the Ministry of Primary Industries. An MPI spokesman said that that's because the stink bugs were a relatively new threat. They were having issues detecting them in packages ordered online from overseas. Dogs have some issues detecting stink bugs in the mailroom. There's a lot of smells competing with them. Dogs are great for this particular test, and as having some issues, stink bugs coming through. All right, I'm not going to read too much on the stink bug. You could check the rest of this story out. You can't make this stuff up, folks. But hey, it happens, right? You know, these things happen. You know, God knows that's probably one of the things that you're gonna find in boxes, whatever, coming from all different parts of the country. You never know. Hey, you know, they they crawl in there, hop in there, whatever. You know. Anyway, let's move right along. Here's another one over here. It says this one here. Let me give the URL, folks, before I get started with it. It's www.formercar.com. And it goes on. This classy Franken car is up for sale on eBay right now. Now you gotta remember, this came out December 25th, so it's about 5 days old, right? It still may be up there. I don't know. I'm not interested in it, but maybe you may be. It is a nice looking car. Okay. It goes on to say, even though the manufacturer Riley Motors went bankrupt in 1969, many of us still hold the memories of its creations. Some even go as far as referenced him in their resto mods, like the owner of the most unusual specimen, somewhat reminisce at the 1951 Riley convertible. And then it goes on to say the flashy car manages to combine the feature of the Riley, Cadillac, Mercury, and Ford cars in the same body. Its owner says it is based on the Ford platform and resembles a 6th generation Mercury Cougar pony car on the side. Yeah, it kind of does resemble that car a little. Yeah, it is a good looking car though. I mean, you know, I don't know what it's going for. Let's see. All right, let's see. It says the ad doesn't specify who's responsible for the tuning. The current owner of the car is going to part for it for a mere $21,150, and will even hear you out if you have an offer on your own. Oh, okay. Let's see some pictures here. Okay. Looks like a nice looking car. Convertible hardtop, no doubt, right? That's what it looks like. Oh. Back's a little elongated, but let me see. I guess the way the picture was taken. I mean, it's not for me, but you know, I'm sure somebody would like it. What do you think, folks? You're interested? It's willing to take offers. All right. Anyway, you know the URL. You could check it out if you like. Let's bump out of here. Here's another one here. latest. All right, this one here is, the URL is www.thedrive.com. And it says, real life Grand Theft Auto Bravado Banshee lands on eBay. Based on 2006 Dodge Viper GTS, this is a perfect car for robbing liquor stores and jumping over buildings. This came out December 24, 2018. It is a good looking car. It's nice. Kind of reminds of the Corvette front end. This is what they say. It's from the Viper, right? Yeah, the Viper G. Yeah. I was gonna say it's got that look to it. So does a Corvette. I don't know what year Corvette is, but it's kind of like got that front end. It goes on to say this car is a Grand Theft Auto and sort like the Bizarro World version of the real life cars. Several years ago, Rockstar Games and West Coast Customs teamed up to bring one of those creations to real world. To celebrate the release of the Grand Theft Auto V, Rockstar contracted West Coast Customs to transform a 2006 Dodge Viper GTS into the would-be carjacker's favorite, the often stolen, often wrecked Bravado Banshee. And let's see a little more. Let's explore here. Interior is pretty sharp looking. Very nice. I don't know what it's going for on eBay. I didn't check it out though. Yeah, V10, I know that. It's gas guzzler. My mouse is not moving now. Oh, okay. My mouse was moving. Okay. While the car, I'm skipping over some stuff. It says, while the car is originally given away to one lucky player, upon the game's release, it is up for sale on eBay for a relatively reasonable price of $63,000. Okay. Our advice to the buyer is invest in a good security system to make sure that your one-of-a-kind Bravado Banshee doesn't meet the same fate. It's a digital cousin. Okay. Okay, and that's the story there. All right, well, I'm not going to expand too much on it. You want to check it out? You know the URL, folks. Okay. Did I do this one already? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. This one here, no, because I would have known the URL. This one here is from the Motley Fool. The URL is www.fool.com, and the story goes on to say, Amazon's latest behind-the-scenes move to compete with eBay and Walmart. Amazon is making a big classic play for a bigger share of its biggest customers. This came out December 21st, 2018. It goes on to say Amazon third-party seller services become a growing part of its retail business for a fee. Small merchants can list their items directly on Amazon's marketplace listings and don't offer too much that don't differ too much from eBay. Then it goes on to say buy it now listings, Walmart, and so on and so forth. This is the part I want to read right here. Being the biggest online retailer in the world has its benefits. Amazon has gotten away with charging merchants higher fees in general compared to eBay or Walmart. Merchants pay $40 per month. That's Walmart. What do you call it there? Amazon. And then $1 per sale just to list items. They pay the referral fee to Amazon on each sale as well as Amazon. Generally has referral fees equal or higher than those of eBay and Walmart. Additionally, Walmart doesn't charge any listing fees. Okay, this is probably why I don't really bother too much with Amazon. Then it goes on to say However, Amazon has taken some steps to lower its referral fees, particularly on lower priced items where it charges a minimum referral fee. Starting in February, the minimum fee will drop from $1 to 30 cents. Oh, that's good. That's in comparison with eBay. In many categories, and some popular categories, we'll see an overall rate reduction across the board. Well, that might change my mind. Maybe doing it that way then. That could put pressure on Walmart and eBay to retain their sellers business. There you go. That's why I don't sell on Amazon. But if they do make a little price structure there, a little change in their pricing, I don't know, folks. Maybe I might do a lot of business on Amazon. Well, it depends. It really depends. Maybe I'll just split it up and keep both of them, you know? I mean, what the heck at this point, right? Why not keep both of them if you could do it? Why not, right? All right, now eBay is deadsville for me. I'm not making any sales, so, you know, that might be worth it for me. Let's see what this says here. eBay doesn't have a minimum fee, but unlike Walmart, it charges fees per listing. Bigger merchants likely use a store subscription to buy things in bulk, and additional benefits including low referral fees per item sold. Those subscriptions could be easily be much more expensive than Amazon's $40 per month subscription for bigger merchants. Okay, here's how they got the breakdown here. Comparison of referral fees across 3 marketplaces. Okay, and you can see them over here. The first one's Amazon, Walmart, and eBay. It goes apparel and accessories, 17%. Then you got Walmart 15%, and then you got eBay 9.15%. Okay, and it goes on. It breaks it down from apparel, accessories, automotive, baby, beauty, books, cameras, so on and so forth. And you can see all the different comparisons there. All right, so we got that there. Yeah, but that's been one of the reasons why, if people ever want, nobody really questioned me and say, "Hey, Rich, how come you never talk about Amazon? You're selling on them?" Because it is. Their referral fees are expensive. The list on it's too expensive. It's pricey. And from what I was told from an Amazon representative over there, I can only sell it to free up to 50 items. After that, then I have to pay $40 a month, and I am not going to pay $40 a month because, for those who don't know me, I consider myself the frugal entrepreneur, and anything I could do next to cheap or next to nothing, I will embark on it and work on that. But, that's the way I am. I'm not going to give these companies any more money than I have to. Let's bump right along. You know the URL if you want to read more up on it. Okay. This story came out. Again, this is from USA Today. I don't think I did this one right. No, I don't think I did. Let me give you the URL. Same thing again, www.usatoday.com. And you could just Google if you can't find a URL. eBay throws attention to small cities as it slams growth in the crowded retail sector. This story was posted December 20th, 2018. Okay, so let's move right along here and see what the story is. It says, Akron, Ohio, Evan Delante, a young entrepreneur, is trying to turn his organic fruit snack startup into an industry juggernaut. Made only a tiny fraction of his roughly $150,000 in sales this year on eBay. Well, I wish I could say that. I can't report. I can't even, whatever. We don't want to go there. Didn't stop the San Jose-based e-retailer from recently sending the film crew to the Northeast to shoot an online video, touting Delaney's company as a peaceful fruit which employs dozens, of Akron residents' developmental disabilities as an everyday hero. eBay has flown Delante to the Bay Area early in May to speak with the employees at the Las Vegas, in July to speak to the merchants at eBay's open conference. I think when that was going on, I think I was listening to that on eBay Radio, their last show. I might have listened to this guy, I don't remember. Anyway, I'm not going to expand too much on that. If you want to read the rest of this story here, it goes on and on and on. I'm not going to get much into it there. If you guys want to check it out, you're more than welcome. So let's move right along. I gave you URL and you know the story. Down to 2 more. Amazon, eBay fuel big online sales as others get into the action. Online sales has topped 100 billion to date, according to Adobe Analytics, with companies like Amazon leading the charge. But the others are holding their own with a click and a collect sales. All right, let's see. We got this story was posted December 20th, 2018. It goes on to say a whopping 110 billion was spent from November 1st to December 19th, according to the fresh data Adobe Analytics released Thursday. That nearly 18% a year-to-year over jump in online sales. And as the Saturday before Christmas approaches, which was old news, of course, much more digital shopping, over 15 billion more is forecasted. Then it goes on to say here, what's more, a fifth shoppers still plan to buy most of their gifts at a major online retailer such as Amazon and eBay. Found Adobe survey more than 1,000 consumers in the U.S. So if you want to read the rest of that story, folks, I don't think I gave it to you, but I will give it the URL. It's www.thestreet.com. And let's move right into the last one. Okay, no, we didn't do this one. This one here is from eSeller Cafe. Let me give you the URL. It's https://eSellersCafe, eSellerCafe, one word.com. And it goes on to say the title is eBay adds new feature pricing insights to its listing flow. This was posted December 18, 2018. And it goes on to say here, seller announcement. Okay, see it? Seller announcement. Okay, and eBay announced today that they have added a new feature to its listing flow. Sellers are using eBay to list items on the website. Now find a new step in listing flow that provides pricing information from active listings for the same item. Okay, I didn't get a chance to read this whole thing, folks. If you want to check it out, you're more than welcome. It says eBay also stated that more information is updated by selling community and the product catalog. The company will offer selling information into the popular, into similar products. Popular. I'm talking popular. Yeah, and that says useful for occasional sellers. This new feature seems to aim at the occasional sellers that use the web and interface to list the products. It is also a way for eBay to expand its catalog listing process and provide instant feedback to sellers about the competitiveness of their listings. Okay, you can read the rest of the story here, folks. Pretty interesting. This is from eSeller Cafe. And with that, we are going to close out this reseller news. Let me go back over here and move it down over here. Well, there you have it, folks. I put out the reseller news. It's going on 4 o'clock over here. That's why it's getting dark over here. You can't see it, but my backdrop is getting dark. You notice I'm turning dark too. The lighting, the natural lighting is dissipating as we speak. Anyway, I just wanted to share this news with you guys out there. Again, for all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel, I just want to say thank you very much. It was greatly appreciated. Again, I hope you like the content and you come back for more. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated on my new videos when I post them out, don't forget to hit that bell notification icon. This is Rich Pasini signing off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, bye-bye now.